right, Grand Rising. Um, it's Shay Seeking, and I'm back. And again, we are going to do Psalms 44. And again, um, I like this quote here. I picked this quote because no matter, what I've had to say um, about anything when it comes to certain industries, right? That this journey has taught me a lot, right? Um, and led me back to even listening to music in a sense and opening myself up to things that were enjoyable at one point. But since I was trying to preserve myself, I cut those things off. And when I felt like nothing else was left and I had no one else, I was able to go within, to source, and also, I put this quote with Beyonce because she had been an inspiration to me. Her music, some of the music that I revisited and actually really sat down and listened to the lyrics. And and in those times, you know, I felt a deep connection. Um, Something, I'll just say something that felt like as above, so below, and just looking at the world in general, as in us all being different in status and things like that. Uh, but again, it's just, I don't know, just a beautiful thing to realize that we are all kind of like one, in a sense. And it's more about just, like I said, status and appearance. Those are titles that man has placed on us. But, and I feel at some times to divide. But I think that the power of that with this, with, which is within, um, that divine something essence that only you and the creator, and then when you're in a Christ consciousness, you can see a little bit clearer with those who you connect with on a and I call them soul siblings, and they come in all different shades and uh, races, creeds, statuses, and so on. So okay, so anyhow, it says, oh God, we have heard the glorious miracles you did in the days of long ago. Our forefathers have told us how you drove the heathen nations from the land and gave it all to us, spreading Israel from one end of the country to the other. They did not conquer by their own strength and skill, but your mighty power, and because you smiled upon them and favored them. You are my king and my God. Decree victories for your people, for it is only by your power and through your name that we tread down our enemies. I don't trust my weapons, they could never save me. Only you can give us the victory over those who hate us. My constant boast is God. I can never thank you enough. And yet for a time, O Lord, you have tossed us aside in dishonor and have not helped us in our battles. You have actually fought against us and defeated us before our foes. Our enemies have invaded our land and pillaged the countryside. You have treated us like sheep in a slaughter pen and scattered us amongst the nation. You sold us for a pittance. You valued us at nothing at all. The neighboring nations laugh and mock at us because of all the evil you have sent. You have made the word Jew a byword and a contempt, the shame among the nations, disliked by all. I am constantly despised, mocked, taunted, and cursed by my vengeful enemies. And all this has happened, Lord, despite our loyalty to you. We have not violated our covenant. Our hearts have not deserted you. We have not left our path by a single step. If we had, we could understand your punishing us in the barren wilderness and sending us into darkness and death. If we have turned away from our worshiping of our God and we are worshiping idols, would God not know it? Yes, he knows the secret of every heart. Okay. So again, in this sense, I thought about before I put this image up, if this, just having her image or putting my image when I'm speaking, it would be no different than me sitting there looking at you and reading the Bible and you looking at my face. I just choose an image. Um, and again, with this image here, I just chose an image that inspired me in a sense. So, I thought about it as someone looking at it like some form of worship, but it's a sense of gratitude actually. Um, Again, to each his own, but um, it's just being, yeah, just a sense of gratitude. Because again, like I said, when it felt like nothing else was there or I couldn't uh, connect to anything in this realm, um, those words, just like these words, helped me out of a dark place or a place of feeling like I couldn't do it or I was just this speck that didn't have any power. Um, so anyhow, but that it is not our case. Wait a minute. Yes, hold on. Okay. Would God not know it? Yes, he knows the secrets of every heart, but that is not the case, for we are facing death threats constantly because of serving you. We are like sheep awaiting slaughter. Waken, rouse yourself. Now this is where that energy steps in, because this is the part that I uh, read, and I think that's what made me pick this image here, because listening to some of her songs and the lyrics, that is exactly what I got from it. Waken, rouse yourself. Don't sleep, O Lord. Are we cast off forever? Why do you look the other way? Why do you ignore our sorrows and oppression? We lie face down in the dust. Rise up, O Lord, and come and help us. Save us by your constant love. Okay? And again, that's one thing I refuse to give up. As many things I've been kicked down and stabbed in the back and pushed aside and cast off and like an island, and again, that love, um, is what the world needs now, And I got that from my grandma. Again, so again, that's not idol worship. That's just paying homage to the ancestors and the guides and energies that have been here the whole time to assist. Again, but I think we were just very distracted. Well, I was just very distracted of things that were going on in the world, and that's why I had to remove myself or come out of her in that sense and go within, right? And then start climbing up that ladder. Okay. So again, I want to go ahead and read 45 and 46, and then I'm done for the day. Okay.